Welcome back to the deep dive. If you joined us last time, we really got into Esteon Brown's perspective in the grind on knowing your worth.
Yeah, figuring out your costs, your time, that emotional energy, it's crucial.
Absolutely. But knowing it is one thing, right?
Exactly. It's like having the shield, but not, actually using it in the real world.
And that's where chapter 4 comes in. Today, we're diving into late orders, mentorship, and lessons learned.
This is where the theory hits the road. Or maybe hits the buttercream.
Ah, yeah. And the lessons here, they're not just for bakers. This is about boundaries for any entrepreneur moving from just feeling valuable.
To actually defending that value.
Yeah.
Setting up those professional walls.
So the author finds out pretty quick the hardest part isn't the baking itself.
No, not the skill. It's the people, the customers, friends, family,
Yeah.
demands.
The people problem. It always comes back to that, doesn't it?
It really does. It's that constant kind of low-level erosion of your time, your peace.
And she gives some really specific examples, things I think anyone with a side hustle will just nod along to.
Oh, yeah. Like those text messages. 10 p.m. at night. Asking for some complex order for the very next day.
Or the classic friend discount. You know, hey, can I get that $150 cake for like $25? We go way back.
That one's tough. Uses guilt, right? And the author, she learns fast that trying to be nice all the time.
It just backfires.
Totally. It costs you money, peace, time. Which leads to that core rule she figures out.
Let's hear it.
Your kindness can't come at the cost of your peace, your money, or your time. Simple, but so hard to stick to sometimes.
And she has this moment of realization, doesn't she, where she's frustrated about people not respecting her schedule.
Right. But then it clicks. How can she blame them if she's the one saying yes every single time?
If you keep letting people cross the line.
You're basically training them that it's okay, that there are no consequences. You absolutely have to teach people how to treat you.
Treat your own time like it matters.
Or nobody else will. It starts with you.
Okay, so she understands the why she wasn't enforcing her own rules, but how do you actually do it? This is where mentorship comes in, right?
Yes, exactly. She connects with a friend, Shante, who's already running a successful cake business.
And Shante doesn't just give, like, vague advice.
No, she gives her the playbook.
Yeah.
The practical nuts and bolts stuff. And the biggest thing, a strict schedule.
Structure as a boundary. I like that.
It's maybe the strongest boundary against burnout. Shante lays out this weekly routine designed around a full-time 8-to-5 job.
Let's break that down because this is gold for anyone juggling things.
Okay, so Monday nights, purely for baking. Get it done, wrap it, freeze it, production night.
Got it. Then Tuesday.
Tuesday, rest, completely off, no exceptions, that's key scheduled downtime.
Prevents that creep of always feeling like you should be working.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wednesday night, make all the buttercream. Thursday and Friday evenings were for decorating, kind of depending on the order load.
Preparing for the weekend pickup or delivery on Saturday.
Right. And Sunday, also absolute rest, non-negotiable.
That sounds intense, but also really clear. It kind of removes the decision fatigue each night.
It does. And it creates accountability. If you skip Wednesday's buttercream session because you're tired.
The whole weekend schedule falls apart.
Precisely. The structure itself becomes the discipline, even when your own willpower is kind of low.
And we see how she adapted it too, right? When her work schedule changed and she got Fridays off.
Yeah, she shifted her decorating block mostly to that free Friday.
Yeah.
It shows the routine isn't rigid, it's adaptable.
And somehow she was juggling schoolwork through all this too.
Doing homework while cake's baked, using those off nights or non-baking nights to hit the books. It just proves structure lets you handle more, not less.
Okay, so she has the schedule, the framework from Shante, but putting it into practice, still a struggle.
Oh yeah, she admits she'd still cave sometimes. Late requests, not charging that rush fee she decided on.
Why? Just guilt.
Guilt, wanting to please people, maybe fear of losing an order, but every time she did.
Regret, late nights, stress, bad experiences.
And she finally concludes, look, the fault isn't the customer asking late. The fault is mine for saying yes when it breaks my own rules.
That's a tough realization, taking ownership.
But necessary. And it led to putting those boundaries in stone, cementing expectations.
Okay, what were the hard rules?
First, minimum 2 weeks notice for orders, period.
2 weeks, okay.
Second, if an order is accepted within 7 days, there's a rush fee. No exceptions. It takes the emotion out. It's just policy.
But hang on, setting a firm 2-week minimum, Doesn't that mean you lose some business, those last-minute folks?
It absolutely does, initially, and that's the hard part. But she realized the money from those rush jobs wasn't worth the chaos, the stress, the mistakes.
So it's turning away bad business, really. Business that costs more than it pays in the long run.
Exactly. Protecting her peace and the quality of her work. Which brings us to the money side. Another Shantae lesson.
Ah, the deposit. This feels critical.
Totally. Require deposit 30 to 50%, non-refundable when the order is placed.
That makes it real, locks it in.
The mantra became, no money, no reservation, no cake.
That must have been such a relief compared to the early days she described. You know, finishing a cake and then waiting to get paid.
Oh, the stress.
Yeah.
She talks about chasing payments, waiting for cash or transfers after the work was done. That's just not sustainable.
So how did she professionalize payments?
She started using tools like Square, accepting cards, sending proper invoices. It makes collection easier. Plus,
Everything's tracked for taxes and accounting.
right. And the other huge step,
Let me guess. Separate bank account.
you got it, a dedicated business bank account. Stop dipping into business funds for personal stuff. And stop funding the business from your own pocket without tracking it.
That's more than just accounting, isn't it? It's a mindset shift.
It's huge. It forces you to treat the business like a real entity. It has to pay its way, and it has to pay you properly. It signals seriousness to yourself and others.
So this chapter is really about building that professional armor. Boundaries, routine, proper finances.
Absolutely. But there's a nice final thought in there, too, about growth.
Yeah, I liked that. The idea of not beating yourself up over past mistakes.
Right. Don't punish your 21-year-old self for not knowing what your 31-year-old self knows now.
Yeah.
Those early struggles, they weren't failures.
They were just expensive lessons.
Kinda, yeah. Part of the learning process. Growth is the point.
And it implies that the boundaries you set now might need to change later as things evolve.
Definitely. Your rules need to adapt with your business, your capacity, your worth.
So the foundation is set. Boundaries, routine, money sorted. What's the next challenge in the grind?
Well, now that you've got your house in order, you need to find the right people to invite in, right? The customers who respect those boundaries and value your work.
Outreach. Finding your market.
Exactly. Which leads us perfectly into the next chapter we'll tackle.
Chapter 5. Building a brand without a budget. We'll get into how she started getting noticed, finding those ideal clients without spending a fortune.
Yeah, strategies for building that identity and attracting the right customers, even when you're starting lean.
Sounds fascinating. Don't miss it. Please subscribe to the channel and get notified when the next episode drops. We'll talk to you next time.